Hello everyone, how is it going? Did you miss me? Let's listen to some metal! It's Diego here, music producer based in Germany. I am not German, I am from Uruguay. So I've checked my analytics and I saw that most of my subscribers are from Finland. So hello Finland. I took a lot of suggestions from you guys. You told me I had to check this and that and that and that. So I'm starting right now. I already know Finnish bands, for example Nightwish. It's just that I didn't know it was Finnish. I just never thought, where are they from? Children of Bottom, of course. Now there's this band AMORPHIS. I only know about them, but I never heard any of their songs. I know they played in my home country, Uruguay, some years ago. I have friends who are fans from them, but I've never paid attention to what they play. So before we dive in, let's talk about today's sponsor, and that is Mega. Mega is this product I use. It's like a Swiss knife for data. What do I mean? It's a cloud backup, synchronization, chat and video call management system that provides me lots of time saving and security on my projects. For example, when I render my final mixes for my clients, I export it in a folder that automatically uploads to the sync cloud. So I export the thing and I don't have to go to any website and send anything, upload anything, it uploads automatically. And at the same time, in every device in which I'm logged, those files that are automatically uploaded are gonna be also automatically downloaded to the other ones. And I mean photos, videos, projects. I can just switch computer seamlessly without having to worry about, did I forget my hard drive or did I transfer this or that? Everything is at the same time everywhere. This is incredible. Besides that, it's affordable. It's the best price around. It's fast, reliable, encrypted, it's super safe. You can have chats with your team and video calls, and it's all safe. It's incredible. With the link of the description, if you buy any kind of subscription for it, you're gonna be helping this channel a lot. Go get them. If you don't wanna buy that, you can still buy me a coffee. I need coffee to be alive. If I don't drink coffee, I will die. All right, now to AMORPHIS. For the first time, I'm going to go to Wikipedia and read something about the band AMORPHIS, because so far I only go straight into the music and I don't know shit about them and I rely on the commentaries. But let's read a little bit about AMORPHIS and then the rest you tell me. AMORPHIS is a Finnish heavy metal band founded by Jan Rechberger, Tomi Kovusari and Esa Holopainen in 1990. Oh, so it's a old band, it's older than me. Initially, the band was a death metal act, but on later albums they evolved into playing other genres, including progressive metal and folk metal. I love progressive metal. They frequently used the Kalevala, an epic poem of Finland, as a source for the lyrics. Oh, Kalevala. History, okay, so there's a lot to read about Kalevala. That sounds interesting. I think I'm gonna dive into that later. But if you read the Kalevala, let me know what it's about it. I think Finland has a great folk culture and it's super intriguing for me because of their language and the relationship to the neighboring civilizations, and at the same time the uniqueness of these people. It's fascinating. So, AMORPHIS, On the Dark Waters. All right. I think I have mixed feelings about this. First of all, the main riff is pretty folk music. Then it develops quite the same. It copies again. It became after 1 minute boring. Then it had this interesting part in the middle, which is like a proggy. I was counting. It was a mixture of 5/4 and 6/4, so 11/4. Then it came back to the thing. It was like okay, and then made a very interesting modulation and finished. Interesting, interesting. Now let's go piece by piece and let's see what are we talking about. For the video, beautiful video. I thought at the beginning it was going to be a typical death metal band in the forest while there is snow. But it's quite different. I think the mood is very different. They are not trying to be like, oh, scary or anything. It's just very melancholic the way the video looks and the lack of color and the grain on the image. Very well done anyway. And all the instruments are burned. You know, they are black, but they're like if they burnt them. Very interesting. The first aspect of folk music is this open guitar playing. That's very folkish. And also that melody. If you play that in an acoustic guitar or two acoustic guitars, it's absolutely the essence, the core is folk music from the north. For my taste, I think the rhythm is too straightforward. I really enjoy some more mysticism on the rhythm, but this is very popish, I think. Especially this part, where the drummer goes with close hi-hat. It feels like a song from the 80s for a moment. That's what I find a little bit boring. The rhythm, it's too straight. The voice of the guy, wow. He's singing so from the inside. So like this, singing like this, but better. But yeah, like I don't know from which part of... He's singing from the anus. It's very deep. The bass tone I liked a lot. Feels has clarity, but at the end has less mids and a lot of very focused, concentrated bass lows. What I mean, how you can achieve this, I use that kind of sound of bass for my own music as well. What I do is to put the signal of the bass through two different sets of amplifiers. I treat the low end until 200 hertz more or less on amp for bass, for example, an Ampeg. Then from 200, I would even say from 400 upwards, I just put it through anything that should be for a guitar, for example, a Marshall on a clean, or it could be with some distortion, with some compression, and and then you're removing a lot of information from the middle, which leaves space for the low end of the guitar, which is around 200, 150. So the bass is not getting on the way of the guitars, and at the same time you can listen to it and it's like tasty. I feel it like in my belly. It's fucking tasty. Very good mix. I think it's difficult to mix something like this because on top of that you have the keyboards, you have two guitars, and the guitar tone is so present and so wide and open, and the playing is it's like power chords the whole time, so it's very present and wide type of guitars, and the vocals are also, I don't know how he sings, but yeah, it's very well mixed. This takes a lot of work, I think, to record and mix this properly. So whoever was the producer and engineer, excellent work. Now he sings like that. That was very impressive. I think his two voices that he's presenting here, the deep, this and this melodic singing are excellent. What I find boring is the composition of the song, specifically the rhythm section. I would have done it different, but it's not my band, it's not my music. So this is only the comment from a music enthusiast. That keyword reminds me of a song of Dream Theater. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reminds me to that. Ah, it's the guitar doing that. I just saw his fingers. He was doing it. These arpeggios. Okay, I thought it was a keyboard. Of course, the keyboard is doing like these pads. It was one of the guitars doing the bidu. That one. I think this type of screaming, growling, reminds me a lot of a little bit of Tatiana from Ginger. That type of screaming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Vocal teachers, let me know. Look, let's compare it. Let's compare the screaming, the growling. Pieces. Look. Very similar. Again, the chorus! Woo! Epic. I really like the video, how it's done. It's entertaining a lot. I think the video's a bit more catchy and entertaining than the music for me. Now count. Now it's the time for counting. Let's go. Let's count together. Okay, so it's 5 and then 6. All right. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. I really like that sound of the guitar. They're trying to emulate something Indian, kind of this sitar kind of sound. That's really interesting. That was weird. I think it was very out of context, and I think they just say like, let's put some prog part there. Just throw that prog part into the song, and but the song itself is not really that proggy. It has a prog part. It's very poppy, I would say. Folk, poppy, yeah. This modulation is incredible. It's so... It adds so much, like this feeling of Aryan kind of moment. Space! I love that image of this winter. For those of you who are not in Europe or Northern Europe, in winter, it's the few hours of light you have, it looks like that. It's just gray, and you can see a little bit of orange, a little bit on the sky, a bit of yellow, but because of the color grading, it's a little bit less. But it feels like that, the winter. It makes me crazy. You have like 3, 4, 5 hours of sun, and yeah, it's just like you close your eyes, you open again, and then it's dark again. So they were very fast at filming this video, or they did it in several days. Good question. But yeah, I like the colors, and they really capture the essence of winter over there. And the song ends exactly how it starts. It has the same intro and ending. So yeah, that was my first experience on AMORPHIS. You might say you are a fan of AMORPHIS, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna recommend me some other songs, because if Wikipedia is right, they did a lot of very different stuff in the whole career, more of 30 years. Yeah, let me know which song of AMORPHIS you think I'm gonna enjoy a lot, or which is the classic banger, the one that everybody wants to listen in the concerts, or I don't know. Let me know, and let me know about this poem that I read on Wikipedia. I'm gonna try to read myself, but I always prefer to... I'm lazy, you know? I prefer you to tell me. That was my first reaction to this song, and a little bit of an analysis. Comment, like, follow, and you can join the Discord, so we can chat regarding of YouTube or not, and then you can catch up. Follow me on Instagram, and there's so many news of things I'm doing. If you're in Berlin, I'm gonna be giving a workshop, a 5-day workshop about audio, how to record audio, how to prepare your room for making music or a podcast or a video like this. It's 5 days. The link to my website is down there. And yeah, let me know what's the next Finnish band that I should check also. I'm gonna check more AMORPHIS because it promises to be very multifaceted. Yeah, that was fine. So, see you later, alligator.